Hi, I'm Tabitha Yond. I'm owner of Elegant Homes and Interiors, and welcome to my home. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate and style a bookcase. Today I'm going to actually show you how to style it for every day. I thought that would help you. We're in my kitchen because I have a bookcase in my kitchen, and most bookcases usually flank the fireplaces in each home. But in my case, I have one in my kitchen. So I wanted to show you how to do that. But the same principles will go either way, in your living room, in your kitchen, or in your bedroom, wherever you have bookcases. The same kind of principles as far as what you put on there will apply to whatever bookcase you have. So let's get started. I wanted to start off and show you let you see a really good picture of the bookcases, and I have 3 spots for you to decorate. When I start decorating a bookcase, I like to have ground pieces in the center. So what that means is exactly like this bookcase is dark in styling it. Some bookcases will be white because a lot of times when you're decorating them on the fireplaces, they'll be painted, and some won't. Some will be stained just like this. And when you want to do that, you definitely want to make sure that you're picking out things that give it light and dark so that you can see in the back. So if that's the case, if you have a stained bookcase like this, you want to make sure that you put light pieces like this. And this is my #1 thing that I love to decorate with, is platters of any sort. Even if it's a really small bookcase, if it's a secretary or anything like that, it's the same principle. You can get platters in all different sizes, shapes, and colors. And one of the biggest things I love to decorate with is platters and white, because white gives it a great background, and it makes everything that you put with it stand out. Another thing that I like to decorate, and see, it even has the tag still on it, is these little plate holders. They can stand up about anything and make it really stand out. So see how that is. Another thing that I like to decorate with is pictures, and to put them on a plate stand too. If you have a picture and it has a backdrop in it like this, and it gives you lots of color in it, it's a wonderful, wonderful backdrop to it. And this one's kind of muted and a little more greens and browns and things like that, but it can still give you the texture and style that you're wanting to give. I'm wanting to kind of decorate this more of a French country look today, but see, that still can kind of give you the same texture. And at the very top, I love, 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 ladies, to decorate, and men, to decorate with potted greenery. You have to have that in any bookcase or anything, any kind of little setting like this, and I'll kind of go more into that. So once you kind of get the 3 things that are, kind of in the middle, and those are your, what am I trying to say? Maybe your solid pieces or your staple pieces. You want to start off like this. And I always, always, always start off with middle pieces. And that really grounds the area for you really well. So, and it kind of just grounds each area. So then you can kind of work out. The #1 rule to doing bookcases is everything, and kind of everything, really, not just bookcases, but you're doing your trays, if you're doing urns or whatever that you're trying to decorate. Most of the time, the rule of thumb is 3, to do things in 3. When we say that, is because it gives you an odd number of things when you're grouping those together in a vignette. So I'll kind of show you a little bit more what I'm talking about. I absolutely love lots of green foliage like this. It's a little potted things. You can get them, and they're already pre-made, and they're already done up. This one has been in my house for years. So when I get them out, I kind of fluff them up and make sure that they're lots fluffy, and make sure that they're kind of dusted and things like that because they've been out. And I'll move this over here. I think this one would go right here. And I like how this kind of gives it a lot of foliage there. And when you're doing it, just play around with it. Make sure that you've got the pieces that you got and you want where they're at. And kind of twist it. And these have, most of the time these have little wires in them so you can work around with them. So I like this greenery here. I pick out all different kinds of pieces just depending on what I want to put in the bookshelf with it. This is another little piece that I love. I absolutely love chairs. I love big chairs, little chairs, and when I go antiquing, this is something I found in an antique shop when I was out antiquing one day, and I absolutely had to have it. I just love it. I think it's super cute. I've used it a lot in decorating. Now, for spacing, guys, even though these are your centerpieces, you can kind of move them around to make sure that you have enough space for everything. And once again, here's another little green piece. It's smaller, but it still gives you the green look and the foliage, which everybody's wanting at this time of year. So I think that would look really cute right there. Here's another little focal point and another little green piece. And when I say green piece, these also can consider that too, even if it has color in it, but it still gives it some life. So I'm gonna put this back in here. And I love these. These are kind of just little blocks of wood is what they are. But they'll give it some height if you need a height up. Because I think if you don't put these back there, this will be setting too low for what we're wanting it to do. So I hope you can see that. And my little cow here, I really am into cows this year. I don't know why, I just really like those. You can kind of play around with it, kind of depending on where you want him. If you want him to kind of stick out this way, or both kind of looking in. Kind of like you better kind of going out, I think. I think that's really cute. Make sure your little flowers are kind of coming out around him. That looks good. It's starting to look kind of good. See the balance on each side and symmetry? You definitely want to keep that. And the biggest thing is to make sure that you have lots of balance and height in your groupings. See, like this, we kind of looked at this before and we thought, we're not sure if we like that or not. But you can always take it off and play around with it. If you want it back over here, I'm liking this a little bit better, I think. I love how this gives it the height and some different colors. And this is the same color that's in our picture. So I'm really liking that pot there. I love this. I got this a few years ago, and I kind of like this with the cows because it's kind of keeping the same theme coming down. And I absolutely love these little birds. They're so cute, and they kind of just give you a little pop-up spring. So he looks really cute right there. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you are these. I love these. I've had these for years. And these are statues that I just put up. And I kind of like, since they're so big and they're kind of on their own, I like them with just this potted greenery up here. So you just kind of fit them in and nestle them in around. Not every space has to be filled, but you definitely want to make sure that it's balanced out. Just like this. I'll let you get in there and kind of see it a little better. The greenery really pops with that white background in it here. And all the pictures too. Can help give you lots of color and texture. Well guys, I hope this is helpful, and if you like what you see, come over and join my Elegant Homes and Interiors and see more of this. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.